Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day, taking a quick look here at render, seeing what's going on. We can double check here a couple key components. We talked about this yesterday, 925 being an important support level. It held very well in the last few hours when it came back down to retest that range. This is a typical breakout pattern here too, folks. This is a typical bull pennant where the price action continues higher and essentially does very good by breaking through that range multiple times. In other words, when you see the price action coming here to retest that level, you can see it break through once it comes down to bottom out with this most recent low. So again, 1.414 on the fib, holding quite strong. So the truth is here, we want to see where we're at here coming up, moving forward, right? Is this price going to take off or is it going to pull back? Makes sense for it to pull back initially. This is a typical rejection spot when we had a more recent high. When it broke through there, it didn't hold that level. Pulling back now, there's a decent chance we could see the price start to dissipate. But again, we'll double check a few key factors. So we want to look at the backend data, see kind of where we're at here as well. So if you are new to the channel, again, welcome aboard. I hope you can learn something today. Of course, cryptocash.tech is a site if you want to, again, become a better trader. We got a lot of new members coming over. Welcome aboard. Make sure you read through our signals guide. And quick congrats on our community here. We took some nice healthy profits here from Injective, 33% in 12 hours, a nice 443% from ID in 6 months. But again, generally speaking, the community is doing very, very well right now with Solana and Injective. Those are the trades that we're taking pretty consistently day in and day out. So again, awesome stuff there. Congrats. If you're curious how we took our Solana or Injective trades yesterday, just go ahead and watch my videos from yesterday. You'll know I explain exactly why we took the trades and what went into it. We didn't take render, of course, just because to me, this coin being as overextended as it is, I don't really like to try to jump in when we're late to the party. Obviously, had I seen this bull flag pattern after I reviewed this coin yesterday, I probably would have made a different decision. But regardless of that fact, this is a really, really cool thing. So let's talk about the daily time frame first and work our way down. Daily time frame tells us a few key factors. Of course, everything's bullish. No other way around it. We're probably going to see stochastic swing into the upside still, which it is, MACD converging, and of course, we got a strong continuation here past 70 in the RSI. These are all fully bullish signs as we talked about yesterday. No reason to consider selling your position. So the truth is here is that the price action could pull back a little bit, but it would make a lot more sense for the price to go up than down. Mainly because, again, we got a heavy concentration of liquidation above the price action. This is what shorts do to the market. If it wasn't for people shorting the market, the price probably wouldn't be so violent in most cases. So we can say thank you to those idiots out there trying to short this coin right now because they are about to get destroyed here in a moment. Okay, heavy concentration at $10.70. And I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. They're not idiots, of course. I use that word kind of openly with with love, if you will, because you can short and long at any time, right? It's just statistically you're more likely to find success going up than down in this current market, right? So shorting in the market that we're in right now makes a lot less sense than taking a long position. It's really just the bottom line. So again, to me, logically, you are kind of being you're making things harder on yourselves if you're trying to bet on the price going down than going up. But again, a lot of people try to just go based on overextension, which this coin is overextended, but that means nothing in crypto. Okay, so daily time frame is still fully bullish, right? No other way around it. 4-hour time frame. Let's go ahead and double check this here. We can see 10.15 is the current price point. Let's go ahead and double check a couple things here. So point of control, 750. We talked about that being a pretty key level support for us if the price pulls back. Emphasis on the word price, or if rather, because again, I talked about yesterday, the price won't pull back, but if so, I'd love to get in at this 830, 840 mark. It didn't come back, obviously, so my alert is still sitting there untriggered, okay? And that happens a lot, folks. Again, that's being patient. You can miss some opportunities. There's no doubt about it. I'd much rather be patient and miss an opportunity than to FOMO into a bad one, though, right? Again, not saying this is a bad opportunity, just saying in general, you want to be careful trying to get in because Tom, Dick, and Harry is telling you to jump in, right? Trust your own TA, trust your gut, make sure you feel right about it before you take a trade. Stochastic RSI is starting to swing up here in the 4-hour. Money flow index is high, and so is the RSI. So these are all bullish signs. Again, not giving us any confirmation that there's any type of divergence at all. Okay, so these are all bullish continuations and more likely to continue to increase than decrease. Okay, at least the value should go up from here. Now, when we look at the hourly, we want to confirm a couple things here. This is letting us know that we should still leave our long position open. Okay, but what this is also telling us as well is that if the price cannot break through this resistance level, we'll probably be range bound between again 925 and 1025. This area here, if this intersects, then we should consider closing our long position or trimming it rather. You don't have to close the whole thing. again, when I say trim, you know, if you're in profit right now, you got in at like $5, $6, $7. I don't know why you're still holding to that position. At least the whole thing. You should be taking some profit. So if you're up, you know, 100, 200, 300% on a trade, specifically if you're using leverage, you want to take some profit, because if you don't, you're going to just get eaten up on fees later. Okay, so please make sure that you secure some profit if you can. And when I say trim, I usually like to take 70% of my first target, and then perhaps you know, another 10, 15% of my second or third target. Yes, I use multiple targets. Typically, I shoot for 5 different targets on a trade. Okay, seems kind of strange. I recognize that, but if you're all in and all out at any given time, you're going to miss out on a lot more opportunity for the price to be able to run. Okay, so again, either way, all green lights, leave the position open, no reason to close it. We have a conversion line above the baseline. The actual cloud is consolidating here at this previous resistance, which is the $9.30 mark. And of course, we can also see here as well the lagging span is free and clear. So everything is pretty much letting us know that we have no reason to take a short position, nor do we have a consideration to take any profit yet. But in 12 hours, the price cannot seem to cross this level it's at right now, then that would be a good consideration to take some profits, right? It does certainly look like it wants to continue, though. In most cases, when you have these type of bull flag pattern breakouts, the price will continue to run, and it'll almost always break the most recent high. Okay, so I think we're probably due for the price to continue further up. That just seems very ideal with everything we see here so far. Okay, so again, if the price doesn't seem to continue past this point, we get range bound for a little while. You may want to consider taking profits. It's more of a conservative play. If you're kind of the roll the dice kind of person, different story altogether. Everyone has different risk tolerance. You know, I prefer to secure profits. I'm always taking money, you know, and putting it into my spot bag instead of just being kind of ridiculous and letting everything ride. Don't get me wrong, little bits here and there is okay, but try not to get too dead set on just holding on for dear life, especially if you're using leverage. The more leverage you're using, the more fees you're going to pay when you check out, so to speak. Okay, so you're basically paying rent to use leverage. I don't know if you know that. All right, so that's pretty much what we got there. Last thing too, of course, make sure you check out Bitunix. They're a phenomenal exchange. Link down below for some rewards there. If you use my link to register, you'll get some really healthy deposit and trading bonuses. Furthermore, no KYC or VPN. That's the main reason why we use them. Especially if you're in the US or Canada. So check them out. I think you'll love them. They've been awesome to us. They're adding 200 trading pairs on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be able to see that here soon. It's going to be awesome. Have a good rest of your day, folks. Thanks again for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow. I deeply appreciate that. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.